Yeah, you're on the air, Mike,
Okay.
so to speak, just with reporters. Hey, Mike, I know last week, you had some PIs, but you only had 4 targets. It seemed like you and Tom really came out a little more in sync. They got the ball to you. And can you describe especially that back shoulder throw, which looked like both you and him were anticipating?
Yeah, I got to practice this week. It felt good, get my feet under me, get reps, get my conditioning back up to par. And that throw, they covered it great. They covered the route great, but that throw was unbelievable. It was right in my stomach. I had no choice but to catch it. The ball placement was perfect. And, they gave us some good looks where I can get some easy catches. And, Tom took advantage of it.
And how good was it to have your defense? I know last week you guys didn't have good field position, but it seems like with the 4 turnovers, they really set you guys up.
Our defense is, since the second half of last season, they've been playing unbelievable. And it's a little frustrating, as an offensive captain that we can't, do what we're capable of doing. And I know it's going to take time, but our defense is bailing us out a lot. And, I know that's what teammates do, but we have to be better offensively. And, I look forward to what we can do next week on the offensive side.
Next question will come from Jenna Lane.
Hey, Mike, I know communication was an issue for you and Tom in particular last week on that 1 interception. What were you guys able to do this week in practice? I know it helps, the fact that you were feeling a little bit better, but what were you guys able to do to get more on the same page today?
More reps. We got more reps together. And we just took what the defense gave us, this week. It wasn't a lot of double teams this week, a lot of zone. And, that's Tom was just picking it apart.
And I know Coach Arians, I had asked him, because he praised Brady's leadership on the sidelines and everything. And I asked him, well, what was he saying? And he said that some of it was you couldn't really say it much with censorship. But what types of things, if you can share them, was he saying to you guys on the sideline to get you guys focused and
He was just saying the normal stuff, things that everybody else was saying. We got to finish this game out. We have to, win games like this. And that's true because in the past we've lost games like this. Last year, specifically against the Giants, we came out big lead second half, and we lost it. This year we're trying to win games like that. Even though we were up 21-0, and I felt that, we could have won big this time. It's the NFL. They're NFL players over there, and that's a division opponent. And we found a way to win. And, Tom was leading the guys on offense, and Levante and Devin was leading the guys on defense.
Next question will be from Justin Granite.
Hey, Mike. Up 21-0 at home, usually you come out in halftime and really lay it down. But with no fans here, was it difficult to kind of continue that emotion and get up for this with no one in the stands up 21 and letting them back in?
I don't know if not having fans had anything to do with us, giving them, points and not closing them out in the second half. But it is definitely way different playing without the fans. Like, I think it's different for the officials as well. It's just it's awkward, but when we get a flow in the game, it's all right. It's kind of like it feels like a scrimmage out there, kind of. That's what it feels like, a scrimmage.
And then you said this offense isn't really where you want it to be yet. You still put up 31. So how close is it? Is it going to take another week or two, or could it take longer than that?
I can't tell the future. I don't know. I can't give no timetable. I hope it happens fast. We did some good things today, but there's definitely some things that we got to do better, and we can't beat ourselves like we've done in the past.
Next question will be from Greg Allman.
Hey, Mike. Bruce Arians talking about how you guys have to keep an even keel. Can't get too high after a win. Can't get too low after a loss. How well can you guys balance that just to start moving forward and not reacting to things each week?
That's how I've always been coached. Ever since I was in Little League. Don't get too high. Don't ever get too low. And it definitely helps me personally. But hopefully all the guys have that mindset where this is just one win. We just got beat down last week. We can't forget that. But, we definitely want to string these wins together and, do what we're capable of doing, and that's being a great team.
Last question will be from Ed Encino.
And Mike, I know, a couple of days ago you had mentioned about how, there's no guy who's coming in playing 100%, feeling 100% physically. But how much different was it to be able to feel better physically today and and how much did that kind of contribute to, how well you played?
I don't feel I played that well. I feel I played okay. I'm still trying to get back into that mid-season form. I was having a really great camp, and then I had the hamstring injury. But the training staff has been doing a great job, and I'm close to fully healthy for sure. I felt good today after I got a couple catches, got to run a little bit, but I should be fully healthy really soon.
That's all we have time for, Mike. Appreciate the time.
Thank y'all.